The only person jumping at this trampoline centre in Tamworth is the owner's daughter. Holly has a space designed for hundreds to herself, but this business, like so many, will not be bouncing back fast. The Prime Minister says some hospitality businesses may be able to open by July, but owner Cliff thinks that may be optimistic. Lockdown has already cost £400,000 in lost revenue, and he says the sector needs long-term support.
It's had a devastating effect on the business. Operationally, I have no concerns about reopening with social distancing on the trampolines, but financially I think it could be quite devastating for us because we'd probably be looking at around half of our usual income, but possibly with increased staffing costs.
Construction and manufacturing workers are now being actively encouraged to return to work immediately to help restart the economy. And some shops, currently considered non-essential, may be able to open from June the 1st. This garden centre had been hoping to open this week. The Prime Minister offered them no clues, but they have been working on measures to make it safe, including limiting customers to 60 at a time, mapping out a one-way system and erecting screens at tills. Guidelines on how to make all workplaces COVID secure are being worked on, but unions have questions.
I'm very sceptical about moving from the soundbite to the very practical, detailed plan that's needed by employers in order to return people to work and to return them safely with confidence.
While more workers are being asked to return, they're being urged to avoid public transport.
Social distancing means that commuter services like this one will only be able to run at a fraction of their normal capacity. What's not yet clear is if people will be advised to wear masks or face coverings.
And before many will be able to get back to work, they'll need their children to be back at school, which may begin for primary school years 1 and 6 next month.
Are they coming back? How will they be coming back? What might this return look like? We've also got to bear in mind that these students have been out of education for some time now, so it's not just coming straight back into what we'd regard as the norm. We've still got to adopt with social distancing. But unless we have a timescale, it makes it incredibly difficult for us to put any cohesive planning together.
The impact on children is one of many unknowns in this pandemic. But for education, like the wider economy, recovery will only come one careful step at a time. Paul Kelso, Sky News in Tamworth.